Good evening, humans. TyrannosaurusMoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Marvel's Cyclops figure from MAFEX. Let's do this. Aesthetically speaking, this figure looks utterly fantastic. MAFEX really kills it with, especially a lot of the Marvel stuff, but the comic stuff in general. And yeah, I've been waiting for a really good Jim Lee Cyclops. I missed this the first time around. This is a reissue, but I think they nailed it here. I just really love it. It's very basic design, more or less, and especially color-wise. And that just, it works. I mean, we got really nice bright yellows. We get that nice metallic blue, which, I mean, they could have gotten away with a flat blue. I'm not sure how the original looked. I've heard there's a difference in the blue between this and the original release, but I like this, like the kind of deepness to the blue plus that metallic sheen just really works for me. Beyond that, you know, we get some just extra dashes of, you know, red and black. So really good there. Not quite as crisp as I would like here on the belt buckle X, but everything else is definitely very clean. Head sculpt is pretty much spot on. You know, that kind of, you know, rectangular head shape for Scott is pretty much perfect. Just reads right as Scott. So really cool. I really love the hair, you know, very nice depth to it. Like they did a great service to that sculpt with the you know, kind of wash here over the hair. So very big fan of that. And sculpt in general is just beautiful. I mean, basic superhero body. And then of course you get that belt with all the pouches, but the pouches are, you know, kind of dialed in. Then you get, you know, the straps here and there, but everything's done very, very nicely. I guess I got a little bit of paints, not, yeah, but I guess you could call it slop. It's kind of coming outside the lines, but you know, it doesn't bother me. I didn't even notice that until I was scrutinizing it now. So overall, just, yeah, really, really good. I'm very much happy with the way this looks. We get an awesome assembly of accessories here. So let's jump right in, starting with hands. And of course we get a pair of fists right out of the box. Then we get a pair of pointing, gesturing / visor opening hands. I do like that the hands are on these little stems. They're not as good as the kind of trees that they've done with other figures, but still kind of nice for keeping that spacing going. And then finally we get a pair of relaxed hands. Then we move on to some really nice modularity with the heads. So actually we'll start off with the kind of default one. The one out of the box is just kind of the stoic, very neutral head. Then we get a gritting teeth head with the kind of smoke effect. And finally, we get the, you know, sunglasses, non-visored head, sculpted beautifully, again, in that kind of more kind of stoic and neutral position. But the best thing about this is that the visor does come out. Let's see if I can do this on camera. There we go. So you can see there is a slot there. So yeah, how about that for a vision? So you can see there's that little peg that just kind of pegs in. So that means you can switch this visor out here. Be very, very careful. I've heard of a lot of people breaking this piece. Definitely come from the other side and use an implement to kind of take that out if you need to. But you also get this visor with the slot in the middle of it. So as you can see, it does not have the tab that goes into the head, and that is because that is for the beams. So we both get the concentrated beam, really nice red translucent plastic with the white paint here on the inside, and the wide beam. So really cool all around there. And again, those just kind of like slot in here. Try to do this on camera is probably not smart. No, not getting to work because I'm trying to do. Oh, you get the idea. I actually hadn't tried that yet, so that was probably should have done that off camera first. I apologize. But finally, we do get the kind of visor just hanging down. So you can see there's the blue there, which attaches to here. And that obviously for the unmasked head, and you just kind of drape that over the neck. So that will do it for accessories. Articulation here is fantastic, though I will say for the balance, this took a long time to get into. And there's a couple of reasons for that we'll get into. But starting off with the head, and I will say that, you know, we get our normal range for MAFEX, so we can look up. Oh, there we go. Head does come off very easily, so we can look up. We can definitely bury the chin, look down. We get great tilt side to side. We do get rotation. Be careful with the rotation. The neck is super thick. So if you go too far, oh, it's actually not going to do it because I'm trying to do it on camera. Oh, there, yeah, there we go. Kind of pops off a bit. So be careful there. But otherwise, definitely very good. We do get butterfly joints. So you can see we get some back, we get some forward, we get some up and down because there's a floating joint there. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. We get into a perfect T with our arm. Of course, we get rotation there as well. We get bicep swivel. We get double jointed elbows, bring us to there. We do get our swivel hinge swivel here at the hand, so we can go pretty much anywhere we want, though you are going to be hindered a little bit by the sculpt here on the bands at the wrist. Then we get ball joint at the diaphragm, ball joint at the waist. We do have a floating belt slash, kind of upper belt piece here, so that doesn't get in the way. So we get some really nice crunch. We get some excellent arch back, and we get some side to side as well. We do have drop down hips, though here's where one of the things beyond there's a lot of mass here in the torso, but we're not really getting full splits, and that's kind of where the balance wasn't really kind of work in my favor there. So, definitely good, but not the greatest, especially with drop downs. But our front kick is beyond 90, that's perfect. Then we get a little bit of thigh rotation going on there because of that assembly in there. We get folding in half pretty much. Actually, we are running into the calf, but we do get really nice bend on the double knee. Then for the feet, we get a pretty nice point. We get some excellent forward. We get a whole bunch of rocker because of that. And we also get rotation out of this joint right here. Pardon me, the brightness of the yellow is kind of blowing out my camera here. Then we get a toe hinge. So that will do it for articulation. Getting into size comparisons, here he is with some other MAFEX. With some domestics. With some imports. With some monsters. Finally, with articulated icons, Oni, yours truly in human form, as a Velaverse Action Force figure. So my final thoughts on the Cyclops figure from MAFEX is that this is an absolutely killer figure. It contains a lot of things that I love about MAFEX in general, just really fluid and fun articulation, great accessories. The aesthetics are absolutely on point. Fully recommend it. Unfortunately, it's sold out in many locations online. I don't know if it's sold out everywhere. If I can find a place or two, I'll have those links in the description below. If not, I wish you the best of luck on the secondary market. MAFEX has been doing a great job with these reissues and kind of getting really popular characters out again, so possibly it might be a waiting game. But in any event, I definitely wish you the best of luck in locating one because it's a great figure. Also, I'm looking forward to pitting this against the most recent Marvel Legends X Men 97 Cyclops, just because obviously same design, and kind of seeing which one kind of shakes out as the superior figure just overall. But yeah, again, best of luck in locating this figure if you are looking for it. And that being said, I hope you found this review informative and somewhat entertaining. And if you did, I hope to see you back here because I do multiple reviews a week of action figures related to tokusatsu, dinosaurs, monsters, pro wrestling, and more. So if any of that appeals to you, come on back. Let's talk about some beautiful plastic, escape the world for a while. But at the end of the day, I just hope you're well, hope that all of your toy dreams come true, and most importantly, I hope that you and yours stay weird, simians.